Hey everybody on YouTube. Thanks for watching my videos lately. I know some of you guys have been faithfully watching my booster cracks, and I am very thankful for that. I hope you guys had a good Christmas and a good New Year's. And as most of you guys know, a lot of Fate Reforged spoilers have been on the internet, and I just want to take some time to just point out the cards that were pretty interesting, caught my eye, and I felt are a little bit overpowered and might actually be a good deck commanders and so forth. So this is just my personal list, so don't get too upset if I've forgotten some of your cards, and I'll probably make some more videos later on. But these are some of the cards that I just saw and would like to share with you guys. So first off, we have a Dagathar the Adamant. He is a 4 for 0/0, but he comes out with a 4+1/+1 counters on it, and he has the ability to move +1/+1 counters from target creature onto another target creature. People will realize that it doesn't have to be creatures that you control, so this guy can actually steal counters from your opponent's creatures if they have any. I think it'd be a pretty interesting EDH deck, or he might even go to the Gav EDH commander. I think he'd be perfect for that deck, so I think a lot of people would be interested in that. Next up, we have Archfiend of Depravity. This is going to be a card that will come in one of the starter packs. It's not an awesome, super powerful card, but I just really like it. 5/4 flyer, and the fact that your opponent has to sacrifice all but 2 creatures is pretty great. I think this card plus Barter and Blood will be a lot of fun. So try that out for all you guys who like black. Brutal Horde Chief is pretty good. I think nothing super special, but I think it'll be fun in a Death Touch deck. Ethereal Ambush looks cool because I am a personal fan of Manifest. I am very excited for it. I wasn't really excited for Morph when it first came out because I thought, it's like Yu-Gi-Oh! Basically. But after playing with a couple Morph decks here and there, I like it. It's a lot of fun. Adds a new level of strategy for Magic, and the fact that you're able to manifest instants and sorceries and non-permanents now is actually pretty cool. And again, it just shows that Wizards is not too afraid to try out different things and maybe even breaking their own rules once in a while. But it's going to be pretty interesting to have both Morph and Manifested cards on your battlefield, and it's going to create a lot of interesting games, in my opinion. Next up, we have Flame Rush Rider, and of course, this introduces the new mechanic of dash by either paying a certain amount, maybe different from the command card mana cost, for a different ability, and the fact that they get haste and they can attack. Usually, you're using dash for the fact that you want to abuse the enter the battlefield ability. Flame Rush Rider creates a copy of a creature that you have, or another attacking creature, sorry. And the fact that you can dash it over and over and over again is pretty cool. People who have sorcery, speed, board wipes, or removal can't deal with dash, so I think that's pretty cool. And Flame Rush Rider is going to be one of those cards that I think we'll see not a huge amount of play, but you never know. Kolaghan the Storm's Fury, I put this card in because of its stash ability. Also, this guy is going directly into my Bladewing deck, especially when it comes out. I think it'll be great, especially with the dash. It works out with the dragons that I will have, and it's a pretty good ability if you have a lot of dragons. Next up, we have Monastery Mentor. The minute I saw this card, I was like, that's pretty good. And then I realized the tokens that it produces also have prowess as well. So that is actually pretty crazy. 3 mana for a 2/2 that has prowess itself and generates tokens for it with prowess is pretty powerful. And you will probably expect Monastery Mentor and Young Pyromancer decks very soon. So this is probably going to be one of those chase mythics at first. So we'll see how it goes. Shio and the Silent Tempest was pretty cool. Got recently spoiled. I think it's pretty good. The fact that any card, in my opinion, that says double strike or offers double strike can be very dangerous. The fact that it is a 3 for 3/2 with prowess, and the fact that it can give double strike can be very, very scary. Bring it out turn 3 or so, and then use its ability, give it like a buff. Even your simple giant growth will do, and then you give it double strike. It's pretty scary stuff. So this is definitely going to see a decent amount of play, in my honest opinion. Next up, we have Soulfire Grandmaster, another white mythic that raised a lot of eyebrows. It's basically your typical bear for 2/2 for 2, and it has lifelink. But here we have this ability where it says instant and sorcery spells you control have lifelink. For the first time in Magic history, instant and sorcery spells, non-permanent spells, actually have lifelink, which is pretty crazy. That is pretty cool. Things like Lightning Helix will give you 6 life instead of just your typical 3. Lightning Bolts will become Lightning Helixes in that sense. And many other direct damage spells are going to give you life in the process. So that's pretty cool. If that wasn't enough, it also has an activate ability where anytime you cast an instant or sorcery spell from your hand, you may put that back into your hand instead of your graveyard as it resolves. Control players will rejoice because imagine just playing counter spells and then bringing it back to your hand. That is pretty much any blue player's dream, isn't it? So this is going to be pretty crazy. It is, from what I see already, $25 on Star City. I think it will probably see maybe some legacy play. I don't know, maybe the last ability is too much in my opinion, but EDH players are going to definitely eat it up. And this is going to be a pretty crazy card. I think it will change standard, probably even modern in that sense as well. I'm definitely going to try to get a playset of these. Next up we have Temporal Trespass. It is 8 and 3 blue for basically a Time Warp, but it also has Delve. For those of you who have seen Treasure Cruise and Dig Through Time, cards that were once, people just looked over them and said, that's okay. But then they realized how powerful Dig Through Time was and Treasure Cruise was. I believe Temporal Trespass will also be a surprise hit. Taking an extra turn, usually, most of the time, nowadays, just seems to be, just putting a land down and whatnot. But, the fact that it has Delve and you can cast it for pretty cheap, I think will help a lot of control players later on in the game for late games to help them get the final couple of hits and whatnot. So, for modern decks, if you actually use Aetherling, for example, and you just need to hit one more time, Temporal Trespass might be the card that might be able to let you do that. So I would definitely look out for this card as well. Next, we have Ugin, the Spirit Dragon, the character that a lot of people were looking forward to because of his connection to Soren. And this is a great card. I think this might see play in Urzatron decks because it is definitely playable in Urzatron decks. It's a cool card flavor-wise. I love it. I love Planeswalkers, and the fact that it's opposite Nicol Bolas is going to be pretty crazy. I don't know, honestly, how much play we'll see, but it is definitely going to be cool when it does come out. I would love to have a foil copy of this. I think it will look really great with the picture. And then last but not least, we have Yasova Dragonclaw. I mainly put this in because I think it'll be a fun commander to play with, to be able to active treason your opponent's creatures every combat. It was pretty crazy and pretty annoying. The 4/2 body is kind of weak, so that might be annoying, but if you protect it, I think it'll be okay. But 3 mana for 4/2 is already pretty good, and the active treason every combat phase is just great, and I think it'll bring out some interesting politics in commander games. So that is about it for now. New spoilers are coming out for Fate Reforged every single day, and I'm definitely looking forward to it. My interest for this is definitely much higher than Khan's, surprisingly, because I just think the cards are a lot of fun, and they're definitely playable. So tell me what you guys think of my choices and my picks. Definitely share your thoughts on what you're looking forward to. Thanks for watching my videos, guys, and please subscribe and like because I will try to make videos as much as possible. Thanks for watching.